His wife and children were in attendance, dude. Ima- Imagine, you know, imagine being a 12-year-old, watching your dad fucking die. I nobody nobody deserves that. Not even Charlie Kirk.
He be saying some crazy. He be saying some crazy shit, right? Holy shit! What the fuck? Don't watch, okay, bet. He got assassinated. Shit. Alright, chat.
I literally just saw Charlie Kirk get shot in the neck. I was fourth in line to speak with him at my university. I was at Utah Valley University, and they let anyone into this event. They did not put any protection into place, and because of that, Charlie Kirk has literally just passed away. There are police sirens going around everywhere. Everyone got on the ground. The students were crying and scared. Everyone was afraid that it was going to be an open fire situation. Even right now, I see literally like army trucks going by me right now. It's a scary situation, and what makes it even sadder is that I literally saw a blind kid with autism in the crowd who literally didn't have any help. Everyone was running around and no one was stopping to help him. And so I stopped to help him, and I helped him call his mom because he didn't have anyone. But literally, I'm not even joking. I was fourth in line. I saw a gunshot, and I just saw blood coming out of his neck, and I saw him tumble over. And then a kid next to me was literally screaming like, "Let me get under you, let me get under you." It was the craziest thing.
Got on the floor, I got on the floor, and then for a second everyone was on the floor, and then we all...
I even took a video of the guy who actually unalived him.
But I was one of the students who witnessed the Charlie Kirk incident at my university. I did not know if the texts that I was sending to my family and friends were going to be my last. Charlie Kirk at a Turning Point USA event was shot in the neck and is now in critical condition. I am still shaking from the fact that I was 6 feet away from a gunshot who hit someone in the neck. I do not care where we stand politically, if we agree or disagree with him. I wanted to ask him a question, so I was in the question line. He was shot toward the left side, and I was over here, so of course, if anyone had missed, I or other students would have been at risk, anyone in the question line. I was crawling out one of the buildings, basically hoping that there was not going to be a second gunshot, and hoping that I wasn't going to be one of the people who died today. I will literally never forget that day.
I'm not saying she deserved it, but I'm saying God's timing is always right.
It truly baffles me, man. It baffles me that people celebrate a man's death like this. How is this acceptable? How is this acceptable? A man was murdered, assassinated, 20 feet from his wife, a man with children, and you celebrate his death because his political and religious views differ from your own? That's valid? shouldn't celebrate the death of another regardless of their belief. It's not funny.
It's your boy out on TikTok. There was just a gunshot at Charlie Kirk. We're in Utah. There's a gunfire. This is not a joke. Hey, let's go. Hey, let's go. Hey, let's go. It's your boy out on TikTok. There was just a gunfire in Utah. This is not a drill. There is a gunfire in Utah. Shots fired here in Utah. This is not a joke. Charlie Kirk, outer TikTok, Mormon Central, Utah. There was a gun that just fired off here at Charlie Kirk. I am not playing with y'all. Hey, make sure you go to church on Sunday. Read the Book of Mormon. This is not a drill. I'm not playing with y'all. Hey, Jesus is Lord. Jesus will protect you. Jesus is your Savior, but I'm not even lying. Make sure you subscribe to outer TikTok on Instagram.
Hey y'all, Charlie Kirk is dead. Holy shit. I know everyone's saying, oh, he got rushed to the hospital. I saw the video. He is dead. He is not coming back. Holy shit. I went on Twitter to see if cause obviously it's Charlie Kirk, people are gonna be recording. I went on Twitter to see oh, what happened? Oh my God, does anyone have a video of how it happened? One, I'm advising you, do not watch the video. It is bad. I am a hardened internet user. I will be fine watching it. Y'all won't. Do not watch the video. But in the video, that was a sharp shot, clean bullet, exactly where it needed to go to kill him instantly. It went right there. You could see the bullet hole right there. That nigga bled out immediately. Charlie Kirk is gone. They're saying he's in a hospital right now, so if he does pull out of this, I'll eat my words. But watching that video, it seems as if they probably didn't have time to get him to the hospital. Cause it was instant. It was bad. He fell over immediately. Holy shit.
This is such bullshit. I've never been so pissed in my whole life. They just murdered Charlie Kirk right here in Utah. I'm so freaking pissed right now. This is bullshit. I just saw blood squirting out of his neck. I love that guy. He would have been our next president. I am so pissed right now. Why do they always come with fucking violence? Gosh damn it! Use your freaking words as they're talking to you people! Who shot Charlie Kirk? I'm driving out of Provo right now! I'm so pissed! Damn it!
Hey, black people, before you start, yes, Charlie Kirk got pew-pew. This is not our fight. They literally kill us for less. Do not get on here talking about, and no, just because you don't agree with somebody politically means that Stop! Stop it. Because I've already started seeing it. Stop. Let the white folks deal with that shit. It was a white-on-white crime. This is not our time to be black saviors to these motherfucking devils. Fuck. I've seen it 20.
Clap if you care. All right, let's move on. Perfect.
Charlie Kirk was shot dead today. Charlie Kirk was shot. Charlie Kirk was shot. Hey, did you know that Charlie Kirk was shot today? Charlie Kirk was shot dead today. Charlie Kirk was shot. Charlie Kirk was shot. Hey, did you know that Charlie Kirk was shot today? Charlie Kirk was shot dead today. Charlie Kirk was shot.
I'm a teacher, and until I see the Republican Party give a shit about kids being safe in schools and gun violence in schools and in communities, I don't give a rat's ass about Charlie Kirk being unalive today. I'm sorry. Yes, I do reckon myself to be a damn good person. But Charlie Kirk was taking this country backwards. Now, would I have wished for this to happen? Hell no. But don't ask me to send thoughts and prayers to him and his family when he was promoting hatred and separation and division in this country. I don't give a damn.
much is go and welcome back to my channel. Now, I didn't know who Charlie Kirk was. I had to research him. And man, oh man, did this man have some crazy views. And man, looking at the videos and the things that he had to say, ooh, I can see why people didn't like him. Because, I mean, it came off a little bit, racist. And, he said that if he got on an airplane, that he would, if it was a black pilot, that he would want to make sure that they had their credentials, because pretty much black people only get that job because of DEI and not because they're actually qualified. Ugh.
Like, I'm sorry, if I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. Because of DEI, it begs the question, when you see a black pilot, you wonder, you say, I hope they are qualified. If I'm dealing with somebody in customer service who's a moronic black woman, I wonder, is she there because of her excellence, or is she there because of affirmative action? It almost creates thought patterns that are not necessarily, no one really cares when it's HR managers. No one cared when it was, just kind of paper shufflers or even engineers. But now when it's like, wait, hold on a second. You're going to remove my appendix and you're a black lesbian?
Now, there was this video that really struck me about Charlie Kirk when a young lady asked him if his daughter was raped, would he still, have her to have the baby? Or would he get an abortion? And he said that baby would still be born. And that really shook me a little bit, because why would you want your daughter to have a baby and remember a horrible act that was committed to her? I just can't believe that he would still want that baby to be born.
You had a daughter and she was 10 and she got raped. And she was going to give birth and she would, and she was going to give birth and she was going to live. Would you want her to go through that and carry her baby?
That's awfully graphic.
But it's a real life scenario that happens to many people.
The answer is yes, the baby would be delivered.
Oh, okay, great. So that's insane.
But let me tell you why. No, hold on. Let me ask you a question.
I do want to say this. I can see why people did not like this man, but he did not deserve to get killed or shot or murdered. And I didn't know who he was. I had to research something. Researching him within the 2 hours that I did the research, he was kind of a racist, and he was not helping the growth of America. He was holding back America from the growth, because with his platform, he was just speaking down on Asians and Filipinos and black people, mostly black people, and calling us gangsters and thugs, and that's just putting people in mind that all of us are like that, and we're not. And then he's saying that how black people wasn't really qualified. Only way they got jobs is because of DEI or DIE, whatever it's called, one of those things. He's saying the only way we get jobs because of that stops people from racially hiring people or judging people based off their race, their sexual orientation, things like that. So that's the only reason he's saying black people will ever get jobs, which is not true. There's a lot of amazing, smart black people out here. So do I think Charlie Kirk was good for the moving forward from America? A little bit. Because everything he said wasn't a lie. But most things he said, majority, I want to say 70%, was, in my opinion, kind of terrible to say. And when it came to my people, he was definitely toning it up a notch on the racism. And it was kind of crazy. The things that he say about black people was mostly just stereotypes. And I wish for people who have a platform like this would use their platform to encourage us to look past that and start looking at people as human beings, as for their morals and their beliefs and not their skin color. But Charlie Kirk wasn't doing that. Now, there is a clip that I want to show you guys that shows you that Charlie Kirk was part of the problem, not the solution, when it comes to racial issues. He pushed false numbers that only fit his agenda. Now, before I end this video, Charlie Kirk did not deserve to die. But I do think he was a big problem to our society and how America's gonna move forward. But again, he did not deserve to die.
Black Americans are about 13 to 14% of the population.
Yes,
about half of all prisoners are black.
Exactly.
So blacks commit more crimes than whites do. They commit more murders, they commit more arsons, they commit more kidnappings. For example, blacks are 13% of the population and they commit 58% of all the murders.
Okay, let's talk about it. These are obviously racist claims, but I will respond to them as if Charlie Kirk were a reasonable person.
Black Americans are about 13 to 14% of the population.
Yes,
about half of all prisoners are black.
Wrong. Just 38% of America's prison population is black. That's according to the U.S. government. But it makes you wonder why Charlie feels the need to add an additional 12% to the black prison population. Could it be because his bigoted talking points only work if he exaggerates them? If Charlie were actually looking for the race that makes up half the prison population in the U.S., he'd look no further than white people at 57%.
Exactly.
So blacks commit more crimes than whites do.
Wrong. The word "so" is doing a lot of heavy lifting in that sentence.
So blacks commit more crimes.
He's saying "so" as in therefore, as in one could conclude, but Charlie knows he's lying. Even if he hadn't just lied about the black prison population, Charlie is smart enough to know that correlation does not equal causation, but he's hoping that you don't know that. So he deploys the word "so" to make you think he's coming to an obvious conclusion.
So blacks
Instead, he's making an illogical, racist leap. Charlie knows that we don't have usable data about who commits crimes. It's impossible to have that data since so many crimes go both unreported and or unsolved. Charlie knows that we only have data about arrests and convictions. I'll come back to that data in a moment. What's painfully obvious is that Charlie Kirk isn't interested in understanding the statistics he so carelessly misquotes. He's interested in making bad faith arguments. Something that becomes even more obvious in his next point.
Blacks are 13% of the population and they commit 58% of all the murders.
Wrong again, and loud this time. If Charlie were interested in honesty, he would have mentioned the other 1350 statistic. Yes, black people are about 13% of the population, but make up 53% of all criminal exonerations. In fact, black people make up 55% of all murder exonerations specifically. Black people are more likely than any other group in this country to be convicted of crimes they did not commit. And then people like you have the nerve to parade these stats around as though they prove something. The reality is that you probably know these stats, but you leave them out on purpose because to bring that stat into this conversation would make some people think. And that's the last thing a person like you wants.
Constitution every which way. He confused a dolphin fetus with a human fetus.
Charlie Kirk did?
Yeah, he did.
What, say that again?
He confused a dolphin fetus with a human fetus. Yeah, on like a argument.
When was this?
It was during the debate. He was asked, is this a baby? And showed a picture of a dolphin fetus. And he said, without a doubt. And the guy got him. Boo, Charlie Kirk.
When do you think life begins?
No idea. I don't know. And for that reason, I think we shouldn't force people to do the same. Why we choose the choice, to make the choice.
Gotcha. What about you?
I agree with both of what they have said, and I think that believing that life starts at conception is, I mean, can you look at that and define that that is a life? I feel like you could say that then life starts before when it's conceived in your head. Like, is life? I don't know. You can vary the definition, and
okay.
That's why I'm not debating him.
How far are you willing to push the line?
Yeah.
I'm not like I don't want other people.
What if we said like when vocal cords were developed in the fetus, that if it was old enough that if it were taken out of the womb it'd be screaming? Would that be when life has begun?
I mean, I would say like I can't physically like conceive like a child in my own body, so I'm not gonna like put pressure on other people. They can like have their own opinion.
Accent.
I haven't heard this, so I'll have to look that up.
This was like literally 2 days ago.
Yeah,
just 2 days ago.
Okay, what's your sign say?
My sign says "Free Palestine, love one another." Free Palestine. There's a genocide.
What's that referencing? To love one another.
The love one another is referencing the Bible. It's referencing Jesus' teachings. I'm a Christian. I don't know much about Christianity. I've struggled with it a lot, but recently, I feel like there's been not enough love in the world. I feel like there's been so much hate, even here all of these people out there, I might disagree with most of them, but I still love them for who they are, and I respect a lot of the opinions they have. And that's what that's representing.
And it's like love one another isn't just a Christian concept. That's a human concept.
That's a human
concept.
concept.
We should like be accepting, and we should love other people.
I'm very atheist. I believe in that.
Society
I'm very atheist. I believe in that wholeheartedly.
Okay. Society doesn't work without us loving each other and getting along. Otherwise, there's just disputes and conflicts, and it gets ugly.
Okay. I see you got the rainbow pin on there.
Yep.
What's that mean?
Gay pride.
Gay pride.
I support LGBTQ+.
Okay. Would you guys go support gay pride in Palestine?
We don't condone Hamas either. We don't think that's all right.
We're not supporting terrorism.
Say that one more time real quick.
We also don't condone Hamas. We think that genocide's wrong on both sides. We're just saying that
We're not advocating
Israel
for
is the one that's doing the most harm.
We're pro-Jewish people and pro-Palestinian
We
people.
just think people should live and people have a right to live.
And that's kind of back to like the love one another thing. It's like love everyone.
Love everyone, regardless of race, everything.
Well, thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys coming out here.
We appreciate you. Love you
Are you gonna
too.
go down and see get closer? Or are they like restricting you guys up here or what?
Nah, it's too crowded. We
It's
can't
just
get
there's
too
just
close.
so much. So
Before
much.
we had a flag and we had it, so it was positioned above the tent, so it would be in the camera. They made us move.
What was that?
He just got shot! Holy shit! Holy shit!
There's been a shooting. We heard shots.